Hello children, I hope you all doing good. So today I am going to start my first online class in the academic year 2022-21. From on now you guys are moving to grade 4. Now we talk about social studies. Well, what is a social studies? It is a subject which helps us to understand the working of social world. Today we are going to see chapter 1, Incredible India. What is the meaning of incredible? It means unbelievable or extraordinary. No doubt, our country is extraordinary because it's covered full of natural resources, different types of season, climate, plateau, peninsula, desert, mountain, valley, ocean, plain, forest, all are here. Very few countries in the world can boast of so much variety. This is what makes India so beautiful. So, our country is called Splendor of Magnificent. Do you know we live in which country? Yes, India. India is our country. Let's see about our country, India. India is the only place where we are living happy and independently. We have a lot of unique things compared to other countries. Our country with amazing variety of cultures, regions, tradition, food, languages, history, etc. Our India represents unity in diversity. It is the main slogan of our country. So, what is the main slogan of our country? Unity in diversity. India is also known by two other names, Bharat and Hindustan, and the people of India are known as Indians. India is the largest democratic country where people themselves choose their leader and live with freedom. That is, they can do anything they wish to within the limits of the laws. There are 22 official languages are there. Out of 22, Hindi is the most commonly spoken language and spoken by more than half of the Indians. So, our national language or mother tongue of the country is Hindi. And two of the main classical languages of the world, Sanskrit and Tamil, were born in India. Both of these languages are more than 3000 years old. India gets its name from the Greek word Indus. It means the people who live near the Indus river. People of India have varied customs and tradition, but all are Indians. Therefore, our country can rightly be called the land of diversity. In this lesson, I am going to teach you about complete part of India. It will cover location and size, neighboring countries, political division, physiographic division. Let's learn about location and size. Do you know where is our country located on the map of the world? Before enter a map, we have to clarify the directions on a map. We know four common directions: north, south, east, west. On a map, north is located at the top, south is at the bottom, east is your right, west is your left. One more time. North is at the top, south is at the bottom, east is your right, west is your left. Is it clear? Yes. Now look at the map. Our country is located in southern part of continent of Asia. Compared to others, Asia is the largest continent in the world. Now, our country is a very big country. It measures about 3200 km from north to south directions. It means Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and 3000 km from east to west. It means Arunachal Pradesh to Gujarat. This makes India seventh largest country in the world in terms of area. And you would be surprised to know our India is second most population country in the world after China. Look at the map of India. Our India is surrounded by the Himalayas in the north, Indian Ocean in south, Arabian Sea in the west, and Bay of Bengal in the east. It means northern part of India surrounded by land, southern part of India surrounded by water. So, southern part of India is called peninsula. So, what is a peninsula? A land which is covered water on three sides is known as peninsula. Let's talk about neighboring countries. When you study about India, you also need to understand that what are the countries shares its boundaries with India. India shares its boundary with the 7 countries in the north, whom we call our neighbors. What is the meaning of word boundary? It means limit or border. Those long borders are shared with the 7 countries are Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar. In this, Pakistan and Afghanistan in the west portion, China, Nepal, Bhutan in the north region, Bangladesh and Myanmar in east. And other 2 islands are Sri Lanka and Maldives are lies in the south of India. Here, Bangladesh and India share 4096 km long international border. Well, it is the 5th longest land border in the world. And Afghanistan has smallest border with India, that is 106 km. Let's see about political division. India is a large country in terms of both area and population. Government of India. The government of India is called central or union government. It rules from New Delhi. It frames the laws and rules for the whole nation. The president is the head of the country. Who is the head of the country? The president. He lives in Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi. Prime Minister is in charge of the ministers and ministers advise the Prime Minister to ensure that the country is run efficiently and that the needs of all its citizens. The central government alone cannot look after the law and order in each part of the country. Therefore, India has been divided into small areas called states. All the states are further divided. Smaller administrative units are called district. Our government has divided India into 29 states and 7 union territories. States. India has 29 states. Each state also has its own capital and own elected government. Furthermore, each state also has a number of districts. Of these, Rajasthan is the largest state, while Goa forms the smallest state with respect to the land area. The head of the state government is governor. He lives in Raj Bhavan, which is always in the capital city. Union territory. Some parts of the country is not called states but union territories. Union is another word of central government and territory means land. Well, union territories are the parts of the India which are directly under the control of the central government. In this, Andaman and Nicobar Island is the largest union territory and the smallest one is Lakshadweep. Let's see about physiographic division. India is our country is gifted with a variety of landscape. Land surface of India varies from place to place. It has high mountains, plains, plateau, desert, coastal line and island. Each of these landforms has beauty of its own. The area of land which is similar in feature, climate, natural vegetation and general way of life is called physiographic division. Let's find out each of these. The northern mountain, the northern plain, the Indian desert, the southern plateau and the coastal plains.